Hey y'all, it's your girl Stace in the place, and today we are going to be talking about Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex. So this perfume, it has caused quite a controversy. If you've been here hanging out with us and you're a subscriber, thank you so much because you already knew that I ordered this baby. It finally came to the house December 26th, and I was super excited and super lucky because I was able to purchase it from Sephora with the 20% off coupon that they had going on right before Christmas. So that was great, but I was kind of sad that it didn't arrive until the day after Christmas, and they should already know that I was out and about in these semi-annual sale streets at Bath and Body Works. So like, what's good? Anyhow, I've been playing with this. It's been such a struggle because I wanted to give it some time to actually give you all a full cohesive review because it's just been like a hot little mix out here in these streets about this perfume. So for me personally, when I first sprayed it, I was like, okay. It reminds me of something. This purely vanilla extract. Like immediately upon first spray, like this is exactly what it smelled like. And it was interesting. It was weird. I didn't really know how to feel about it. I kept like putting it on day after day, like multiple times a day, thinking like, maybe I might feel differently. Maybe there might be something extra, a little something. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and it didn't move me. And so I was like very on the fence of like, should I return this or should I keep it? I don't know. But the magic behind this is, I believe with this perfume, it's very similar to, or I guess it's a similar situation to a lot of perfumes, is that when you first purchase it, and you're like spraying it on, you're having a great time or whatever, the first initial sprays, they're weird, okay? And I mean, I know, like, I'm just going to ahead and spray it now to save us some time, but like, I know it's easy to get something and, you have your first impression, which is important, but sometimes for some things you have to let it sit and you have to let it mature. You have to let it get a little bit of air in there so that you can get a little bit more body, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more of a soul, if you will, into the perfume. Because when I tell you the first couple of days, I was getting ready to send this little heifer back because I was like, I could just slather myself with this and be done. And it would have a wider projection and a longer, a longer sense of smell. I can't come up with the word right now to save my life. But the scent power, like, it would last a couple of hours and then I would forget that I even sprayed it on. I would spray it on and like my husband would say, nothing. He had no idea what was happening. I'm like, what the heck? It wasn't until one day I sprayed it on right after I got out of the shower. Winnie, I went to go pick up my little tiny dog, Winnie. I was holding her and bringing her down the stairs. And so then Winnie went to go play with him on the couch. And he's like, did you spray perfume on Winnie? And I'm like, what? No. He's like, she smells different. There's something on her. And so I go and sniff her. And I'm like, oh, it's the perfume. So only Winnie has received a compliment thus far in the house. So am I salty? I feel like my actions speak for themselves. But yes, I am salty. Like, not Pacific Ocean salty, but more so Atlantic Ocean salty. What's the difference? The Atlantic Ocean is a little bit warmer normally, and then the Pacific Ocean is a little bit more cool. But that's just my personal opinion that no one cares about. Anyhow, took a couple of notes so we can be very professional here. So Tom Ford, according to their website, says that the scent notes of this is vanilla tincture, vanilla absolute, and a sandalwood essence. To that I say, possibly. So they had I'm just going to quote a little thing that they had on the website, and it says that it has pristine glamour, warmed by mysterious florals and bitter almond essence, timeless sandalwood, sorry. This is why I don't care for reading. Timeless sandalwood quality mingles with enticing Tonka Absolute and an exquisite ultra vanille molecule. And I was like, what the heck is an ultra vanille? So then I looked it up, and it claims that ultra vanille is a very powerful vanilla absolute note with a strong phenolic background. And I'm like, phenol? Like, phenol is very, I'm a STEM girl, so science is my little thing, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell them I'm a nerd. So a phenol is one or more hydroxyl groups bonded to an aromatic hydrocarbon group. I forgot to bring a pen or pencil, but I was going to show you guys what a phenol group, but it's like the little hexagon chain, and then it just has like a little alcohol group that would be like hanging off to the side. Anyhow, these chemical compounds are supposed to be very aromatic, very like, you gonna smell it if you roll up on it. And unfortunately, I say all of that to say, unfortunately, that has not been the case for me. And it's kind of tough because like last week, I was ready to return this. This week, I'm willing to give it a little bit more of a try. But if you are a person who wants a perfume that like if someone around you, not like right up on you, but like someone around you is gonna smell it, like don't even bother. Just don't do it. Like normally I'm not that kind of person, but like I mean it was called vanilla sex, so I was like I thought that my husband would, I thought maybe something was gonna happen here, but nothing happened. He is still yet to notice whenever I've sprayed it on me. I'm not salty, but I'm salty. Yeah. So anyhow, what I will say, the positives of this here perfume is that it's true to his name. Well, I can't even say it's true to his namesake, because I mean, does it smell like sex? No. But like, who would want to? Like, I don't know. That's kind of weird in itself. Do I feel like it's a marketing tactic? Possibly. I mean, we've all heard the Jack Harlow song, Vanilla Baby. Like, I feel like, could this perfume be that? Yes. I definitely pick up on the vanilla. It strongly smells like pure vanilla extract with a little bit of an almond essence to it. And that's mostly on the first spray. Once you've had it on for a little while, it kind of develops into a little something extra. Maybe that's partially the sandalwood base that's like kicking in, but like, does it smell like Le Labo sandalwood, like the Santal 33? No. I don't get that at all. It's very like subdued. It's very hidden behind the vanilla. It gives me more of like a vanilla, a little bit of a tonka bean, almost like they marry together and give you this idea of amber, but it's not a strong ambery like smell. I think that this perfume is nice for people who enjoy a perfume that like they can smell it on themselves, and if someone is close to them or like up on them, then they're going to be able to smell it. It's almost like a secret treat, I guess you would say. But like, is this going to be a head stopper, or I mean a head turner, a showstopper? And so this particular one is a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. So this one was the one that was $3.95, and I got it 20% off. So about $3.20 and some change. Would I purchase this again? No. If I had a gift card, like maybe, and that's the thing, right? Because I told my husband about it, but there's also this purse that I want that's $500, and so I was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this perfume because I spent $300 on it, but like I really want this purse, and he was like, if you return the perfume, then I'll give you the difference to get the purse. And I'm like, because I was telling him about it, and he was like, well, if you don't really feel like it smells like how you want it to, then just send it back. But then I had him smell it, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah, like it does kind of smell nice. And so inner me was just like, are you trying to get out of this purse, or like what's really good? And I smelled it again the past couple of days, and I'm like, wow, like it's actually developed into something a little bit more deeper, just like it's got like a little, I don't know. it smells like it's sweet vanilla extract, but it has something else to it that just makes me even more and more curious about it. And that's what's making it hard for me to just return it, because it's not your average vanilla perfume, right? And it's kind of one of those things where, like, you know how sometimes you like something and you like it because it's different, you like it because it's unique. But with this perfume, if you're going to get it, then I would say go to the store probably around, I would say now is probably a safe time to go and test it out if it's in your store, because other people have probably played with it and the actual bottle itself probably has had some air so that it can maturate and all that kind of stuff, so that when you smell it, you're gonna get more of the, I don't know, like the mixture of everything all together. You're gonna notice probably in about 4 to 6 hours, you're not gonna smell anything. That's just the nature of the beast with these Tom Ford perfumes. Their lasting power leaves something to be desired. But I would say that it's definitely worth a try, but just tailor your expectations that the longevity is going to leave something to be desired. The scent notes, like, hopefully you've gotten your hands on a bottle that has been sprayed a couple of times. So then when you spray it on yourselves, because please, please, spray it on your own skin. Don't spray it on the paper, because it's not going to be the same. It's not going to feel the same. And just, like, see how you feel. See what you notice after about 5-10 minutes or so. A lot of people have been saying it smells like pickles. I just don't get that. Some people said throw up, and I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, if you have nothing nice to say, then, like, don't say anything at all, because part of me is just like, how can this smell like throw up unless you have, like, found the most sour one that's been sitting out in the sun? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about those kind of comments. I don't know. To each their own. Everyone smells things differently. But I wouldn't let that deter you from going to your nearest Sephora or Nordstrom or Tom Ford if you live in a fancy area, to one of those stores to smell it, check it out for yourself. I think it's a very nice, unique perfume for those of us who are collectors of perfumes. However, I would say for someone who's looking for, like, one of their first vanilla scents, this one is a little bit more complicated. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for someone who wouldn't describe themselves as a perfume collector, or, like, really into the, I don't want to say exquisiteness of perfumes, but, like, if you want something that smells good, there's other cheaper ones that you could purchase that would give you, it's not going to give you the same exact scent profile or as a dupe, but it will give you a vanilla if you want the usual commercial crowd-pleasing vanilla. But if you want to try something that's a little bit more unique, a little bit of a treat for yourself, then I would say this one, it isn't bad, but it's going to be depending on the audience. It's not one that you can easily blind buy and feel satisfied with it, if that makes any sense. So with that, if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. And yeah, hopefully this helps someone, and maybe this might even, like, help ease your fears if you were considering blind buy it and feeling a little bit of FOMO. Now you know. So anyhow, I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.